The dawn of 2026 brought a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of the White Continent. The Scenic Eclipse II, a state-of-the-art discovery yacht lauded for its ultra-luxury amenities and polar-class technology, found itself at the mercy of the very environment it was designed to explore. Despite being equipped with an Ice Class 1A, Polar Class 6 rating and advanced stabilizers, the vessel was ensnared by dense pack ice in the Ross Sea, approximately 8 nautical miles from the McMurdo Sound. This incident highlighted the thin line between high-end adventure and the raw, unyielding power of Antarctic sea ice, necessitating an international coordination effort to ensure the safety of the passengers and the integrity of the vessel. The situation was not just a mechanical challenge, but a logistical one, occurring in one of the most remote regions on Earth where help is never guaranteed. As the pack ice tightened its grip around the Scenic Eclipse II, it became clear that the luxury liner's own engines, though powerful, were insufficient to break free from the compressive forces of the Antarctic summer ice. The call for assistance was answered by a true veteran of the southern latitudes, the USCGC Polar Star, WAGB-10. At over 50 years old, the Polar Star remains the United States' only active heavy icebreaker, a relic of Cold War-era engineering that continues to be indispensable. While the Scenic Eclipse II represents the pinnacle of modern comfort, the Polar Star is a machine of pure utility, powered by a combined gas turbine and diesel-electric propulsion system capable of crushing ice up to 21 feet thick through sheer mass and momentum. Upon reaching the stranded yacht, the Polar Star performed a series of precision maneuvers that required decades of maritime expertise. The icebreaker made 2 deliberate passes, known as breakouts, circling the Scenic Eclipse II to fracture the thick pressure ridges and create a lead of open water. The technical expertise of the Coast Guard crew allowed the icebreaker to relieve the physical pressure on the luxury liner's hull, eventually carving a deliberate path through the frozen expanse of McMurdo Sound toward the open sea. This operation was conducted under the watchful eyes of both crews, ensuring that the turbulent wake of the icebreaker did not push smaller, dangerous ice chunks back toward the yacht's more sensitive hull. The Scenic Eclipse II was engaged in one of its most ambitious itineraries, titled Antarctica and the Ross Sea, Antarctica's remote south. This 24-day voyage is a rare expedition that goes far beyond the standard Antarctic Peninsula routes, aiming for the historic and rarely visited Ross Sea region, which is often blocked by ice even in high summer. The journey commenced in the southern port of Dunedin, New Zealand, crossing the treacherous, furious 50s and screaming 60s latitudes before reaching the Bellini Islands and Cape Adare. The ultimate objective was to navigate deep into the Ross Sea to witness the massive Ross ice shelf and visit the historic scientific hubs of McMurdo Station and Scott Base. It was during this final approach to McMurdo Sound, the southernmost navigable body of water in the world, that the mission faced its greatest challenge. Shifting winds and unusual thermal patterns pushed heavy pack ice against the coast, effectively sealing the entrance to the Sound. After the Polar Star successfully cleared the path, the vessel had to adjust its planned trajectory. Instead of lingering at the ice shelf, the Scenic Eclipse II began its careful return journey, navigating past the sub-Antarctic Campbell Island and the Auckland Islands before finally making its way back to the New Zealand coast. The itinerary, while interrupted by the ice, became a testament to the necessity of flexibility in polar travel. The successful extraction of the Scenic Eclipse II by the Polar Star underscores the vital importance of the International Antarctic Treaty System and the logistical support provided by national polar programs. While the luxury expedition market continues to grow, providing unprecedented access to remote wilderness, the 2026 incident serves as a humble reminder. In Antarctica, nature always holds the final say. No amount of technology can fully insulate a traveler from the power of the shifting ice. The 50-year-old Polar Star proved once again that its raw power is irreplaceable in the high latitudes, bridging the gap between historical exploration and modern tourism. For the passengers, the voyage delivered more than just photos of icebergs. It provided a genuine encounter with the legendary hazards of polar navigation and a deep respect for the maritime forces that keep the southern reaches of our planet accessible. This story remains a documented highlight of 2026 maritime history, proving that even in the modern age, the Antarctic remains a frontier that requires caution, respect, and international cooperation.